Welcome to Trucks and Other Stuff, where we have fun with trucks, cars, and whatever else we can get our hands on. Today, we are going to do another load. We are heading to Griswold. Yes, that's sort of funny if you think of the Christmas movie. Griswold, Iowa, and we're going to pick up what is listed as a grain trailer. No, not grain. Feed trailer. No idea. It's about legal width, 20 foot long, and that happens to be how long my trailer is. So that could be interesting. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully it fits perfectly fine, but I guess we'll find out. It seems like recently the dimensions that are listed by the brokers are not always perfectly accurate. So, yeah, we'll find out. I'm praying that it is correct. Exactly correct. Actually, it could hang off a foot. I do have a flag I can put on it, and I think it's like 3 or 4 feet before you have to have a permit, so we should be safe. It is 4,000 pounds, and it is going to Eitzen, E-I-T-Z-E-N, Eitzen, Minnesota. I think that's Eitzen, something like that. Should be a good trip. We'll pick it up today. It is right now about 10:30 in the morning. It should be there before 11. And I'll drop it off tomorrow late morning. That's probably what I'll do. I'll get to go home tonight, sleep at home. Last night I had to stay in a hotel because it was Monday morning when I got the load, and I didn't pick up until the middle of afternoon, and then I had to run it, so makes sense. Ended up getting stuck in Omaha. Had to get a hotel, but because of the coronavirus, everything's cheap because nobody wants to move. So that was a blessing. While I'm moving along here, I'm going to talk to you about, I might take a break here for a second and then come back with you and talk about my goals for my business a little bit, and then talk about the truck that I just went and took a look at. So we're going to get back into some country roads, going through a town now, and then we'll have a conversation about that. So I hope you guys enjoy Iowa countryside, because that is going to be the majority of what you guys see. Because that's where I drive. That's where I live. I live in central Iowa, and because of that, you're going to get a lot of Iowa. So, what were the goals of my business? So I'm not going to go into everything. I just want to say the next goal, and the next goal being to get a semi. I think I mentioned this in a video a couple videos ago. The goal is to get a semi. We've already taken a few steps to get closer to that goal. Last, what was it, October, November, somewhere in there. Forget when I actually got it at this point, but I took my CDL test, skills test, and passed with no restrictions. I don't have all my endorsements. I'm probably going to do all of them except for hazmat, but I still do have some time before I have to have that done. So that's taken care of. I already have my CDL. I just really need to get a truck. You get a truck, and then I get to go through the fun process of registering IRP plates, and IFTA. I'm so looking forward to IFTA. Honestly, those things are why I'm skipping all the way to a semi and not doing a dually truck and a dually tandem axle dually trailer first. Because if I'm going to go through all the hassle of doing IFTA and IRP, I might as well just go all the way and do semi and reap the benefits of that. But so today I went and looked at the truck. I was in Omaha, Nebraska, and I've been looking for a truck for a while, working through a finance company, trying to figure out what would best fit my needs and also what I could get financed for. I'll explain more of my business plan at a later date, but it works in my business plan to have a day cab truck rather than a sleeper truck. So I have been looking at that. It's a lot easier to finance a day cab truck than a sleeper. So that's the majority of what I've been looking at. What I looked at today was a 2006 International 9900i. It's a day cab, obviously, and it has one of the earlier forms of the ISX Cummins. So I have mixed emotions about the ISX Cummins. It has a lot of emissions problems. This truck, this engine, thankfully, only has the EGR. So it's not as bad as if it had the DPF system and the DEF system on it. It does just have the EGR, which I would like to be able to look inside of and see if it's not inside the EGR cooler, but the Venturi pipes, I think that's what they call them, over on the intake manifold side, and find out if it's all sooted up or not. The engine ran really well. Like I said, it's international. It's white. It used to have a wet kit on it, and that was taken off by the dealership that has it now. And I really liked it. I think that if I get approved for it, I will buy it. It has right about 500,000 miles, and it's in very good condition. Yeah, took it for a drive and shifted well, rode decent. It's a truck, so it bounces some, of course. It's got new brakes all around. It's a good truck. It's a little bit higher than I wanted to pay. It's at $28,000. I think I'll be able to talk them down a little bit, but yeah, very interested in this truck. But anyway, we're not too far from our pickup location. I will get back with you when we're ready to get loaded. Okay, we have now picked up. We have a grain wagon. It looks like it's a device for feeding cattle, as you probably already knew. It's sort of interesting because by itself, the unit is too wide, not legal width. But let's see if we can see this in the mirror here. Maybe you can see it, maybe you can't. It's crooked on the trailer, so that we can get the wider piece in a position to be legal. So, like I say, it's going to Easton, Minnesota. I'm going to call them in a little bit here and see if they're actually working tomorrow, because a lot of things have been canceled because of the coronavirus. So here in Iowa, it's now down to gatherings 10 people or more are closed, mandated. It's a law. I don't know how they're going to enforce it, but I know for us, our church services tomorrow night are canceled and things like that. So we'll see if I actually can deliver tomorrow. If I can't, well, I'll keep you posted. You probably won't see anything until delivery tomorrow, if that's what happens. So talk to you guys later. Well, that's going to conclude the video. We just delivered here in Eaton. Actually, I'm not in Eaton anymore. I'm in Treasure of the Sea. I don't remember, but I'm going to quick start right now. Got some lunch, and I'm sitting here scrolling through the load boards, trying to find myself another load. Not finding anything right now, so I'm just going to sit here for a while, taking my 30-minute break, and hopefully we'll find something. If not, I'm only an hour and a half from home, so I'll probably just hop down to home and not get stranded out here. So I appreciate watching. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more hot shotting and hauling videos. Thanks.